Hi all, this is Cool Critters. I'm Desi Blaze. Today we're doing an unboxing. It's a very special unboxing. Fear Not Tarantulas did their Christmas sale and it was my birthday, so we got a lot of stuff. See, most of you don't know this, but I'm a grandma, and this birthday was yet another reminder that I'm another year older, so I kind of went a little bonkers with the sale. I went all out a little bit. But we're going to get this unboxed, check out how everybody's doing, and get them into their new houses. I pre-made their houses. I should have took a video of that, but I did not, and I apologize. But I had a lot to get together. So, without further ado, let's unbox this baby. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh, I love this. Right off the bat, I love this. So we have Fear Not's entire family, their whole Christmas photo. This is their crew. Their crew is amazing, by the way. Every last one of them that I have ever encountered has been like top notch with customer service, with packaging, with shipping. Everyone on this crew is an amazing person. Like, they are about their business and they do it the best. I'll just say it like that. So let's go in here. All right. As always, we got a nice little package detailing everything that's in the shipping container here. All my orders. It's a thick little pamphlet. I know, I went bizarre. Their business card. I have a couple of these. I'm going to collect them and I'm going to keep them as mementos, because every one of these, when I go back in time, I can look through all of these cards and see exactly how many times I have ordered from Fear Not or any other place for that matter. So we'll put that to the side. This is the shipping information like usual. So let's get in this bad boy and see what came for Christmas. Okay, we've got something there. Something here. Oh, this feels like a bunch of vials. Let's see. Another package. I love the Christmas wrapping. Again, Fear Not, y'all are amazing. I love your little holiday spirit. You guys do it up. And the train, that train was agonizing. I waited for that train every single day, and it was the highlight of each one of my days. I must admit, though, there's something about this tracking where you can track it live and watch the truck that drove me absolutely crazy today, because I watched that truck go past my house and past my road like 15 times, and I don't know, it was driving me nuts, because every time it got close to where my house was, I was like, oh, it's coming, and then it would take a turn and go into a different neighborhood, and then I'd have to sit and wait and then watch it get close again and watch it disappear again. But that was also kind of fun. As agonizing as it was also fun. Okay. Oh, and the heat pack is definitely still hot. That is awesome. I didn't think it would last that long. Okay, so let's see what is in these little presents. Alright, let me angle this so you can see a little better. Alright, let's be careful here. This is a very special order also, because I have had a lot of new worlds, but I've never had old worlds. And I finally took the leap for the old worlds, and I got 4 of them. So I think I'm going to knock out their housing first, because that's the ones that I'm most concerned with because of their speed and their venom. But, oh yeah. What? Oh, you're bigger than I thought. Okay. So, just hold on one second. I think I made a boo-boo. Oh Lord. Okay, so before, when I ordered this, all I saw was a 1/2 inch, but it's 2.5 inches. My Avicularia Avicularia Guyana Pink Toe, she's right in there. Big girl. But I've got stuff for her too, because I prepared in advance. And I made housing for no matter what size they were, which was a good thing, I guess. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We have the Lampropelma Carpenteri. We have the Hapalopus Formosus. I love saying that. It reminds me of Harry Potter, you know. Hapalopus Formosus. But, yeah, that's the pumpkin patch. Then we got the Avicularia Metallica, which I am very excited for. My favorite color is blue. As you can see, like, I like blue. And we've got the Eupalaestrus Campestratus, which is the pink zebra beauty. Let's see what we got here. Oh, one of them is loose. Grammostola Pulchripes, the Chaco golden knee. I have one of those already, but I just love him because he's just so busy all the time. Okay, Hysterocrates Gigas. This one is awesome. It will swim and it will catch fish, so I had to have it. I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation, but Tapinauchenius Rasti, my tree spider, purple. The Chilobrachys, Natanicharum, and the Nebo white scorpion. So there's those guys. Look at them where they're all where you can see. Alright, what do we have in here? This one is flat, so I'm curious. Okay. Oh, this is the tailless whip scorpion. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to get these guys out in a minute. I also have to be time conscientious of this video. I don't want to keep y'all for too long. Alright. Pterinochilus Mirinus. This is my OBT, or the orange Baboon Tarantula, or as other people like to call it, the orange bitey thing. This is one of the ones that I'm definitely going to rehouse first because I want to make sure that goes well. As long as I get all the old worlds housed first, I feel like the rest is going to be smooth sailing, but we'll see. They always like to surprise you. Then I got my Chromatopelma Cyaneopubescens, which is the green bottle blue. A Caribena Versicolor, which is the Antilles Pink Toe. And my Cherylus Simmermani. So we've got a good haul of a bunch of stuff here. I'm going to pause this so that the video doesn't take too long, but I'm going to sit here and get all this tape off of all these so I can separate them, and I'll start getting their respective houses in order. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I went and got all the tape off, and I went ahead and separated the arboreals from the terrestrials and the fossorials, and then separated the new worlds from the old worlds, and then separated all the scorpions. So let me break that down for you a little bit. There are two different, types of tarantulas, old worlds and new worlds. Old worlds have more potent venom, but don't have any kind of urticating hairs. So that's pretty much their main line of defense. And with new worlds, they have urticating hairs. Some of them shoot poo. They have a few different things that they'll do before they try to bite. But with both spiders, neither one of them want to waste their venom on something they know they're not going to kill. They want that for their food, their source of nutrients, so they don't bite first. So old worlds tend to be a little bit more defensive, and they only have their bite to rely on, so their venom is more potent than new worlds. I've never had an old world before, like I said previously, and I just got 4 of them, and I would like to start with the OBT. Also, there are 3 different kind of categories for each different type of species. Some of them are arboreal, meaning they like to be above the ground in treetops and canopies and web hammocks. Then you have terrestrials, which like to be on the ground and use the ground space, don't really climb or web too much most of the time. Then you have fossorial, which like to be in the ground in burrows and tunnels and all these intricate little subway systems that they've dug out and built. So arboreals, above ground, terrestrials, on the ground, fossorials, in the ground. That's the best way that I remember it, at least. But like I said, I wanted to knock out all the old worlds first. So we're going to start with the OBT, or the Pterinochilus Mirinus. These guys have a serious reputation for being angry, defensive little beasts. And I want to knock this one out of the way first because, again, my first old world potent venom, little bitey, nickname orange bitey thing. So we're going to get him out and into his enclosure. And I'm going to tilt this down so you can see what I am doing. There you go. And here he is. Let's get this bad boy inside. Inside his house. Don't know where my little flashlight went. Well, alright, let me see if I can locate him or her. Oh, they're tiny. Okay. Alright. That actually went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to. He is inside, he or she, and they are exploring. Hopefully they will find their hide and their burrow. I also went ahead and filled all the water bowls and misted all of the enclosures and also left little mealworm segment surprises. So he's all squared away. I'm going to actually go ahead and put a label on him. Okay, so now that the OBT is out of the way, we got the Chilobrachys and Natanicharum. And we're going to put them in this enclosure. This is the electric blue. Oh, I think I see him. Oh, I definitely do. Okay, so we know where he's at. Let's see if we can make this easy. I think we've retreated to the bottom. Not quite the bottom. But we have retreated. Now I just need to coax him. I have an escape artist. Alright, I got him captured in a catch cup. Let me just get this guy in the in his little tank, and I will be right back. Okay, he's secure now. We're going to move on to the next one. So that's the electric blue. Alright, now this is going to be the setup for the Hysterocrates Gigas, my Cameroon red baboon. Let's see if he gives me any trouble. That electric blue, I'm going to have to name him Bolt. He is so bolty. That took some time. I had to wrangle him. Okay, let me see if I can locate this baboon. This guy's supposed to be fast too. This is the one that will swim and fully submerge itself underwater for up to 2 hours, and will also hunt and take down prey underwater. It's pretty sick. It's a cool little spider. Let's hope he doesn't give me a run for my money. Oh, I can see him too. Okay. We're gonna do this gently. Oh, he is much bigger than I thought as well. Holy cow. He went right in. Did you see him go into the little hide area? At least he was a good boy. The Gigas. I like him. Oh, don't you do it. Don't you do it, buddy. Alright. Now he's secure. Let's get his label on him and move on to the next. So, now the only old world that I still have is the Lampropelma Carpenteri, and I'll probably go to that next. Although I do have quite a few more terrestrials to get through. Let me label you, you little big guy. He's a big guy. Much bigger than I thought he was going to be. Alright. Get your label. Well, he is definitely a healthy size. Can't beat Fear Not Tarantulas, I'll tell you that. That's a big guy. Oh, he has comfortably found his burrow and loves it. Okay. So, now he is taken care of. Alright, so this one here is going to be the last old world, and then it should be a little smoother sailing after that, hopefully, knock on wood. Let's see where this guy is at. Guy or gal, we don't know yet. Let's see. I have no clue. Alright. We're going in blind. Alright. I guess that works in a way. And just gently guide you down in there, baby. Where did she go? Did she go back in the dang... Oh, come on, girl. Don't do that to me. There we go. I don't know if y'all can see her in there. Put a little light on your girl down there. Oh, no. Let me see. I don't think you can see her, 'cause I missed it. Well, she's in there. And boy, is she pretty and big. Ooh, and quick. You got food in there, Missy. You got some food, Missy or Mister, don't know yet. Well, that's it for all the old worlds. They're done and put away. Need this lid to go on correctly. That'd be nice. She looks like she might enjoy a cricket. Let me put a cricket in there. I think she's a cricket kind of gal. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to grab some crickets. I'll be right back. I think she is cricket ready. We're going to grab one of these bad boys and stick it in there for her. Oh, that was a quick takedown. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. She was a hungry girl or boy. But she is going to enjoy that cricket. And she's got a piece of a mealworm in there. Tiny little segment. That was a quick takedown. That was great. She's going to be fun. Or he. Don't know yet. She's got a good size on her too. I'm liking that. Oh yeah, you're pretty and you're cool looking. All right, you. Let's get your lid on. Get you settled away. Oh, her label. Let's put a label on her. I'll pause this and get the next guy ready. Up next we have the Chromatopelma Cyaneopubescens, or the green bottle blue as it's commonly known as. gonna go ahead and get him in. Let me see if I can locate where he is, or her. I always say he. I don't know why. Alright, he's supposed to be like 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. Oh, I think I may have spotted him. He's at the top waiting for me to... Oh, he is. He definitely is. I can't even pop the top of this lid off without him being right there. So, let's see. How this goes. Don't go back in the vial. There you go. Oh, you're herring at me. Think you might like a cricket. I'm gonna get a cricket for this little guy and we'll move on to the next. Next up we have the Avicularia Avicularia. It's the Guyana Pink Toe. I put on some gloves because I don't want her type 2 urticating hairs feeling like fiberglass all in my hands if she jumps on my hand, which they do jump a lot, so I prepared a little bit. You can kind of see her, or him, right here. And it won't be long until I have to whip out a microscope and find out if this is a guy or a girl. But we're about to get him or her in this enclosure, and as you see, it's a little bit bigger. Has a whole ton of ventilation all the way around it, pretty much. Going all the way around the top, and 2 sections across the back for some cross ventilation. I've already gone ahead and misted the enclosure, and there is a nice little cricket treat in there inside the hide for her. If you look inside, there's a whole hollowed out cork bark there, and it's got a cricket in there waiting for him or her. I keep saying her or him, but we do not know yet. It's all speculation at this point. Okay, so let's pop this lid. Get this guy or girl moving. Come back inside, please. Baby. Want to see her?
No. Let's see.
Alright, let's get you in there. Yeah. Little tiny. Nope, nope, nope. No, 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 no. Oh, this is not going how I would have hoped. She wants me to wrangle her, apparently. She will not go in. There we go. Got her in her flower. Okay, we're going to get the lid on. She had a nice little walkabout. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I put the gloves on. But makes for interesting video, right? Bet you guys like to see that. So she's chilling here. She is chilling down there. She hasn't found the hole in her cork bark yet. But when she does, she has a nice little treat. I'm going to pause you guys and put a label on him or her and get to the next guy. Alright, so next up is the Grammostola Pulchripes, or the Chaco golden knee. I already have one of these, but I love the way that he stays out in the open all the time and always stays busy and is always doing something. Whether he's rearranging or just chilling out in the open, he's always there. So I got me a second one so I could have fun with this one too. So we're going to get him or her inside this enclosure. Let me see if I can locate where their body is. Oh, kinda. Oh, right at the top. Oh, he's little. He's little. I think I'm going to go ahead and put him in a smaller enclosure than that. Well, he'll grow into it. I'll just get him set up. I don't know if you can see, but there, that dark spot right there is its abdomen. So we're going to go ahead and tilt it like this, get it low to the ground. Can I nudge you? Alright, so we got this little guy in here. He's already got water and a piece of mealworm and everything waiting for him or her. Let me see. I don't know if you'll be able to see. He's right by the water bowl. Right here. See if I can get a better angle. Maybe if I turn it like that. Alright, we're going to get him or her put away so they can be comfortable, and we're going to breeze through these last couple. There's only a few more, and I got some cool scorpions too that you might be interested in seeing. So stay tuned for them because they will be coming out and going for a walkabout around my hand. Plus the tailless whip scorpion too. I'm going to show you guys an up close and personal view of that. Let me get this label. Oh, that was not what was supposed to happen, but it did. Alright, put the label on. Alright, I'm going to get the next one ready. Alright, so I've gotten 2 enclosures ready because we have the last 2 terrestrial species, and we're going to go ahead and get them set up, and then we're going to do the last couple arboreals. I think there's 3 arboreals and then 3 scorpions, so this is what we're about to do. We're doing the pink zebra beauty or the Eupalaestrus Campestratus, or the Hapalopus Formosus pumpkin patch, which always reminds me of Harry Potter when I say that. And I'm probably going to call this one Jack, Pumpkin Jack. But we're going to get them inside. Let me see if I can locate Pumpkin Jack here. I think he is in the middle. Alright. They each have water. They each have a little mealworm segment, so they are good to go as soon as I get them in their spots. We just have to locate these little guys. This one is going to be so teeny tiny. Oh my god, so teeny tiny. Oh, the coloration. Okay. We're gonna get this guy out. Guy or gal, don't know yet. Getting little pieces. Oh, you're so tiny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the tiniest spider I have ever had, other than a jumping spider. Oh god, little guy. How in the heck am I supposed to manage getting you where you need to go? Alright, we're down to the bare minimum of moss here. And there she goes. There goes Pumpkin Jack. Let's let them get familiarized with their enclosure. Oh, he or she is zooming about. Just zooming. Alright, let's get a label. And we will put the Eupalaestrus Campestratus, or the pink zebra beauty, in this other enclosure. Alright, let's get you labeled, Pumpkin Jack. I usually don't like to name the animals until they show me a little bit of their personality, and then even that's prone to change, because once they get sexed, you find out if they're a guy or a girl. But this will work either way, because this is Pumpkin Jack or Pumpkin Jackie. Alright, let's get this pink zebra beauty going. We'll bust out these couple arboreals, and then we will handhold some scorpions. Where are you at, pink zebra beauty? Ah, okay. Are you gonna get her, or him or her, situated? They've got a nice burrow already pre-made in here. She has gone all the way to the bottom. She said, "No ma'am, I'm not coming out." Come on, little lady. Or sir. Coming on a little walkabout. This is the pink zebra beauty. She's not pink yet, but she is beauty. Alright, baby. Let's get you in here. Let's get you in here. I'm just going to give you a little booty touch. A little booty touch. There we go. Thank you. Oh. Not what I'm hoping for. That's right. Scoot your booty back up in there. Thank you. Alright, we'll get your lid on. You got a mealworm in there. Why don't you go have a snack? Thank you for being so cool about the rehousing. Alright, we'll get her labeled, him or her. And we'll start on the arboreals. I'll be right back. Okay, so up next on the list we have a Caribena Versicolor. This is what people like to refer to as a little blueberry. And I can't wait to see what he or she looks like. We're about to get them set up. They've got a mealworm segment already in here. Water's already in the water dish. The area's been misted. All the slings have damp substrate. And of course, he or she is right at the top. So let me try to do this with caution. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get some light going here. Oh, the blue is so pretty. Okay. Well, we're doing this. Oh, baby, she's so pretty. No. We want you to go inside. You're not having it, huh? I seen you hair my finger. Type 2, I should have put the gloves on. I knew it. Don't be too good for your home. She is pretty. He or she. Come on, little blueberry. No. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, we got her in. She has done haired the hell out of my hand. Thank you so much. No, you're not on there, correct. What's up with this lid? Where have we gone? Well, she is in there. Up next, we're going to have the Avicularia Metallica. I'll be right back. I don't know if you're able to see, but they are right there on the cork bark underneath. I'm going to try to shine a light. Can you see her? Alright. So up next we've got the Tapinauchenius Rasti, or the Caribbean diamond. This is another arboreal. They are already up here right at the top, so that shall be interesting. Okay. This is a purple tarantula. They'll have a purple legs with a green carapace. Let's see if we can get them in there. Alright, flawless victory. Let me get the lid on before I celebrate. I don't know if you could see her in there on the leaf there. Oh, let's turn this way. Again, she has a mealworm, water, fresh misting. Why is this lid fighting me? I think that lid went to the other side. Let's swap. Oh, don't come flying out. I said flawless. We're going to keep this flawless. Yeah, this lid goes here. Alright. I'm going to get her labeled and we'll move on to the Avicularia Metallica, one of my favorites. Alright, so up next is the Avicularia Metallica, also known as the metallic pink toe. This is also now the new genus Avicularia Avicularia M6. Let me see if I can show you. That dark spot right there, that is the little baby. So we're going to get him out and hopefully get him into his new house. He's got a mealworm segment there, water, everything's been misted, everything is good. He's got slightly damp substrate, not too damp. Ton of ventilation for these guys. All of these arboreals, pretty much all of the tarantulas in general, you just want to have really good ventilation. Don't know if you can see her. I guess that works. Oh. You can get a good look at her. Gonna get her inside her home though, because that is where we want her to be. Down inside. Oh, where's the lid? Let me cap this off with my hand. Oh, she got right out. All of the Avicularias, all of the tree spiders pretty much want to go on a walkabout around your hand. They all want to check you out. None of them really want to stick to the plan. Just right here in the corner. Alright, I'm going to get her labeled and we will move on to the scorpions. Alright, so what I am about to show you is very, very cool. It is the closest you are going to get to an alien on our planet. This thing is absolutely cool. I'm going to put it in here. It's in an arboreal setup. It's got a cricket in there waiting for him. We're going to open this bad boy up. And I'm going to show you my little buddy, the tailless whip scorpion. You can kind of see him a little. Let me get a flashlight. This is my tailless whip scorpion. Contrary to popular belief, it is actually not a scorpion, nor is it an arachnid. It is its own breed. Let's see if I can show you a little better. This is the tailless whip scorpion. Again, not actually a scorpion, not actually a spider, still an arachnid. Very cool. It's very cool. I'm going to try to get him down into his enclosure. Oh, he jumped right in. I guess that's a plus. I gave him plenty of crevices and cracks to go hide in, which he just dipped off into. So apparently he approves. Let's see. Where did you go? He disappeared very fast. Oh, alright. He has found his cork bark. It's hard for you to see. But he is up there against the cork bark, just chilling, looking cool. Alright, I'm going to get him labeled and we'll move on to the next scorpion. Sorry if it seems like I'm rushing. This video has gone on very long and I'm ready for supper. So we're going to get through these last two. Okay. We have... Which one should I do first? We'll do the Chilobrachys Simmermani, or the Thailand bush scorpion. These guys are going to go in these little deli cups for now because they're very, very, very small. Less than a ½ inch, or around a ½ inch, I should say. Let me open this up. Oh yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to label the tailless whip scorpion. Not that I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between it and the rest of them. Okay, so now we have the Chilobrachys Simmermani Thailand bush scorpion. We're going to get him out. He's got a pre-killed cricket, water, a little den that I've already started a little burrow. He's got some sphagnum moss, a cork bark. He'll be chilling like a villain in no time. Let's go ahead and get him out. Maybe in that clump. Let's see. Oh my god. This is the tiniest. That is not a ½ inch. That is not a ½ inch. That is like 1/8 of an inch. Maybe 1/8 of an inch. Good lord. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get this. Where did you go? Oh, you are blending in now. For sure. Oh, I think I found you. I found you. Oh my lord, you tiny, absolutely itty bitty little thing. Oh my lord. There's no way you're going to be able to see this. You're so small. How in the heck am I supposed to do this? That is my scorpion. Trying to figure out how to get it where you can see him. This little bitty baby. Tiny little scorpion. Itty bitty tiny little baby. Okay, this thing is ridiculously small. We're gonna get her, or him or her, inside their enclosure. I think I need a smaller enclosure. So bear with me for a minute while I go get another enclosure. Alright, so I went and I had to make another enclosure because this is way too big for this little speck of a scorpion. So I went and got a smaller deli cup, put a little cork bark in here, built a starter burrow, put some sphagnum moss, and he's got a whole cricket leg in there, which is by far bigger than him. So he's got plenty to eat. He's got some moisture. It was lightly misted. The substrate is slightly damp. So now we're just going to get him in there, and I'll just mist occasionally instead of trying to get a water bowl. Let me see if I can get him going into his home. So we're just gonna, where's my brush? We're just gonna give him a light little touch and see if I can get him to go down. Oh my god, dude. There we go. I don't think you can see him, but he is in there. Little itty bitty baby scorpion. Tiny little thing. Just the cutest. Okay, we're gonna pop a lid on him. And we'll get to move on to the next scorpion. I'll pause it. Alright, so now we're going to do the Nebo whiteye, or White's Nebo scorpion. This guy is from the Middle East in a place called Oman. So I'm not going to bother like super dampening this because they're from actual really dry areas. I didn't know how big this thing is going to be, so I went from small, medium, and large, but on the small scale. Let's get him out and see. I might be able to see with my flashlight where he's at. Oh, good. He is significantly bigger than the other one. Thank the Lord. Alright, I think the medium-sized cup. Okay, so we are going to put this little curved piece of cork bark in here, like so, and I am going to take these tongs and dig out a small little burrow, big enough for this guy. Alright, so we are going to get the Nebo whiteye, White's Nebo scorpion. I've seen what he looks like now, and he belongs in the medium size. So let's go ahead and get him out. Alright, he's down here at the bottom. So this is the other scorpion. This is the Nebo white. They're from the Middle East, from a place called Oman. In a second, we will get him inside his enclosure. Look how tiny these guys are. They are so cute. Just this little itty bitty scorpion. Just tiny. Absolutely adorable. Alright, so he is in there, living his best little life so far. I hope he enjoys his little home. There's where his little burrow is in there. Alright. We're going to get his lid on. And get him or her labeled. And then we're going to put all these guys on their very own shelf. I have a sling shelf that's specifically for the babies. So, before I go, I also want to show you guys, this is a golden silk orb weaver. They're more commonly known out here in the south as the banana spider, although they're not the very venomous, potent banana spider that can actually kill you. I taxidermied this guy. Figured it'd be cool to show y'all. Alright. So I know that I had a lot of the spiders on my hands. I do not recommend handling your spiderlings or your adult tarantulas or any of these things, honestly, for your safety and for their safety. I'm not so concerned with my safety. I'm not worried about it, but I'm concerned about their safety. I shouldn't have handled the ones that I did, but they, as you see, they came out when I was trying to house them. I do not typically practice handling any of my tarantulas or anything like that. I treat them as fish. You know, you look at them through the glass, but you don't pull them out and handle them and touch them. So that's where we're at. Stay tuned in the next upcoming weeks. Each one of these species, I will make a detailed, thorough video highlighting all of the wonderful fun facts about each one of these little creatures. This video has already been very, very long, so I don't want to take up any more time. I'll break this down to a species per week, and we'll get through each and every one of them if you would like to know more about each one of these creatures. Well, that's all for today. Again, this is Cool Critters. I'm Desi Blaze. Thanks for watching.